Hi guys. Last night I made 2 videos, and they were both about my fish, my pet beta, Soren. And I was explaining how he was really, really sick, and I didn't really exactly know what was wrong with him, but I knew that there were 3 possibilities. I knew he could have had swim bladder disease, constipation, or maybe dropsy. Well, last night, after I made those videos, I said goodnight to him, and I told him what I had been telling him for the past few nights, which is, I love you, I'll never stop loving you, you're my everything, you're my pet fish, and I really wish I could figure out what was wrong with you so I could help you. And I promised him that the next day, which is today, that we would go to Petco and we'd get him new food, and we would figure out if we could get something to help him make him feel better. Then I went to sleep. So this morning, before I woke up, like when I was kind of when I was awake but not awake, I thought I could hear like bubbles or something, which made me assume that he came out for air, so I didn't really check on him. And then after I ate my breakfast and I did my Facebook route and all that stuff, and I was getting ready to get dressed, and I was going to talk to my mom about like where to keep him, because if he was really sick, I wouldn't be able to have him in my room because it would be too much stress and I'd be really worried about him. When I was checking on him, I lifted his container cover thing, and I saw that he wasn't moving or anything, which I wasn't too surprised because he hadn't been that night before either. So I kind of like moved the cup around a little, and he still did nothing, which kind of surprised me, but not really. So then I took my nail file, and last night, like when he would stop moving, I would like poke at his tail a little bit, like not like poke at it, but this is what I used. I would like nudge him a teeny tiny bit, like to get him to move, and and he wouldn't do anything. And then I found out I was able to push him around with the nail file, so I knew that he died. So yeah, he died this morning. And I still don't know what he had, but all I know is he's gone now. So, my mom asked me if I wanted to stay home from school, and I told her I didn't want to because I didn't want to miss school because I really like school. And, then I texted her, like, about half an hour or two after I, got to school. I said, I don't think I'll be able to make it through the day. And we originally had planned that she would come and pick me up, after lunchtime. But, when she figured out that she wasn't going to have her car, I decided that I would try to make it through the day, and I was able to. Then, as soon as we got home, I, got his tank, and I cleaned it all out, and I put that in the, hallway closet, along with his fish food and his fish cleaner and all that stuff. And, then me and my mom drained the water out of his container, and then she told me to get a bunch of paper towels so we could, like, cushion him, because when we buried my other fish, when we buried Lukas, my stepdad, who was the one who, like, originally, like, dealt with him after he died, he, like, lined the, container with, like, paper towels, and then he, put the top on, and then we duct taped it shut. Well, my mom was going to do that, and she asked if I was ready to, because I had, like, the little square paper towel out, and as soon as she opened the container, I saw how he was just completely lifeless. He was really bloated right here, like, not really, really bloated, but it started looking like it was getting bad, and almost all of the color was drained out of him. He did not look like his normal self. He wasn't his normal bright red that he usually was. And I broke into tears instantly, and my mom apologized to me and told me to go in the other room. So, once she did that, I duct taped his thing shut, and then I wrote, like, a little message on top of the container, and I, earlier the day, I made, like, a little memorial sign for him and my other fish, because we're going to bury him next to my other fish, because they were Fishie brothers. And the memorial sign I originally made for Lukas got, like, washed away from the rain and snow here, because my stepdad like taped it so it wouldn't get messed up, but he didn't tape the top so the water was able to seep through. And then my mom put him in the cabinet for whenever we decided to bury him. And I guess that's all I really gotta say, because, oh no, I really miss him. He was my little Fishie. He was my buddy. He was the first thing I woke up to every morning and the last thing I saw before I went to sleep. He was my little guy. He was my pet. But the only thing that's at least somewhat keeping me sane is that I know that he's in a better place now. I like to think that he's in Fishie heaven with Lukas and they're swimming around. At least he's in a better place and he's not suffering anymore. What really bothers me is that I don't have his tank on my bedside table anymore. So there's a big empty spot. Which is really bothering me. Because I'm so used to having that big tank there. I had it there for 6 months. Yeah, I just needed to vent about this because it's really bothering me. And I really miss him. If I had only even been able to figure out what exactly it was that he had, then I probably would have been able to save him. I really wish I could have saved him. I miss my friend. I miss my little fish. Well, anyway, today's Thursday, or tomorrow is going to be Thursday. And I have the whole week off for Thanksgiving next week, so I'll be able to have time to kind of wind down and try to recover from this. It's going to take a long time, though, because I still sometimes cry over when Lukas died, and that was last June that he died. But yeah, I should need to vent about that. Hope you guys are having a better day than I am. And I hope your week is going better than mine, too. I had to deal with a sick Fishie all week. Well, I'm gonna go do my nails and then maybe doodle for a little bit and then head to bed. So, update later. Bye, guys.